I might lose my farm because of the government.
No, because of who you voted for.
NRCS, conservation planning. So they had a program out there called the EQIP program.
That's a great program. And Joe Biden's Inflation Reduction Act provided $60 billion to that program. But the person you voted for froze those funds. So what happened?
He got a contract with them for $240,000. So he called me today and said, hey, I know we have this signed contract. We're reneging on it.
That sucks for you. But again, with all these people that regret voting for Donald Trump, we don't feel bad. This was laid out in Project 2025. We warned everyone, but y'all didn't want to believe us. And so because you voted for Donald Trump, you're at risk of losing your farm.
I had this contract. I made business decisions based on this contract.
Then you should have done more research. But what sucks the most is the farmers that did the research and voted for Kamala. Those are the ones we feel bad about.
But I don't understand how you can sign a contract and then just renege on that contract. I do not.
It hasn't even been 3 weeks yet, and so many people are in the find out stage. Next time there's an election, just do more research.
So let me get this right. You voted against the VP. You voted for the orange man. And now you need our help. No. It's going to be a no for us. And I'm speaking for the Black community. It's going to be a no. We're not helping. We're not helping with your farm. We're not helping with anything. You get the 4 years that you actually deserve because you voted him in. Remember? So stand 10 toes down on it. We're not helping you. And each and every one of y'all that come on here and ask us for help, we're going to say no. We're not protesting. We're not calling nobody. We're not helping your farm. We're not buying nothing from you. We are not doing nothing. No. Have a good day.
Well, Elon Musk just stood in the way of billions of dollars of help for farmers and ranchers in America, and there's not a damn thing they can do about it. My name's Will, and I'm your favorite rural campaign and elections expert. Let's talk about it. I had to step into the truck to make this video because the wind is blowing hard here on the farm in southwest Missouri. But it's not the only thing that's blowing hard these days. So is the Republican commitment to small family farms and ranchers. I already made a video in the last couple of days that explained the opposing plans of Republicans and Democrats to help farmers and ranchers. The Democrats wanted a much more robust plan that would have added $20 billion every year to the farm bill going forward. The Republicans opposed that because that's what Republicans do. They give lip service to small farmers and ranchers, but they never come through in a pinch. So we ended up getting the smaller Republican plan without the long-term guarantees. And instead of raising hell about the fact that we were shortchanged in the matter, we did what we always do. We saluted and said, "Thank you, sir, may I have another?" And Elon Musk decided to step up and do just that, serve us another. Rather than passing the short-term spending bill that the Republicans and Democrats had agreed upon, you guessed it, Speaker Johnson reached out to this invisible committee that was never elected, has never been appointed, has never had its day in front of the Senate, and asked Elon Musk if it was okay to carry forward with the bill. And what did he say? He said no, because he has absolutely no understanding at all as a billionaire, worth $400 billion the last time I checked, what it means to try to run a small family farm. So yesterday, the spending bill was put on hold at Elon Musk's request, and now that relief that was going to come for small farmers and ranchers isn't going to come anymore. And we've only got 1 day to fix the problem. And then we've got real problems. Now I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face, and I'm going to say it until you don't want to hear it anymore. Republicans are not looking out for our best interest, and it's time for us to hold them accountable. Now, I'm just a small farmer, but I still voted for Harris in this last election. And I did so because I care about the farming industry in this country. And I know which party has guaranteed the rights of foreign companies and foreign governments to buy American farmland. And it wasn't the Democrats. I know which party has stood up to give the greatest number of subsidies to farmers who can't set their own prices. And it was the Democrats. Now it's time for us to stand up and do the right thing as farmers and ranchers. It's crunch time, and those of you who are conservative can't let the culture wars stand in the way anymore of doing the right thing in regard to what's good for farmers and ranchers as a whole. Elon Musk is going to be awful for American farmers and ranchers. The tariffs are going to be awful for American farmers and ranchers. Mass deportations are going to be awful for American farmers and ranchers. And if you care at all about preserving farms and ranches, especially small farms and ranches in this country, then you better step up and do your part and leave the culture wars behind. Because crunch time is here and a decision needs to be made now. That's the news from the Back 40. I'm Will, and I hope you have a great day.
Texas is now reporting that 28% of the farm workers are not showing up for fear of deportation. How are those eggs?
I wanted to start off by saying I did vote for Donald Trump.
I say this with no sincerity. I'm truly shocked. Shocked. Aren't you shocked? Are you shocked? This is my shocked face.
We need to get together as Americans and actually get on the same page and actually stand together and unite and fix some of these issues.
Bro, did you really just say, can't we all get along? No. Not when you were happy to vote for a dictator who wants to strip us all of our rights, not to mention fucking over farmers like you. Because he never cared about you, and he never will.
There's a lot of corruption in the government, and I just don't understand how you can't see it. On both sides of the aisles, nobody's perfect.
Dude, except they're literally not the same, which is highlighted by your personal experience. On one side, you have Biden and Harris, who gave you the Inflation Reduction Act, the one that allowed you to be part of a program that you were so excited about. Oh, and while I'm at it, you can thank Kamala for that, because she cast that tie-breaking vote that ensured you got access to that program.
The yeas are 50, the nays are 50. The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the bill, as amended, is passed.
And on the other hand, you have Trump, who you voted for, who with just the stroke of his pen was able to deny you the payment you deserve. You can keep claiming they're the same, but one was going to benefit you and the other might leave you farmless.
I just wanted to take that attention. I wanted to point out Jesus Christ.
And that's where we stop, because no. Anyway, enjoy this little find out portion of fucking around. Oh, and don't forget to thank Trump when you're setting up your GoFundMe.
If you're a farmer for Trump and you're surprised right now about what's going on, how you're not getting the funds that you were already contracted to get, why are you so surprised about that? He told you exactly what he was going to do. His people told you exactly what they were going to do. We told you exactly what he was going to do. And now you're surprised. Hey, instead of feeling surprised, you should feel great again.
75% of farm workers in California alone, did not show up to work today. A lot of these are undocumented workers. But there's also a percentage of them that are not showing up to their shift in solidarity. California produces and exports the largest amount of citrus fruits, strawberries, grapefruit, oranges, lemons, limes. You have grapes, you have artichokes. I see a lot of people on this app saying, oh, I'm having trouble finding a job and there's no jobs out there. But now there's gonna be plenty of jobs. What I wanna know is, what did Donald Trump think was going to happen? It is not just farms. These folks are roofers, they work on our roadways, they work in construction and drywall and paving. They do a little bit of everything. Be prepared for your fruits and your vegetables to drastically increase in price. We're not even a week into this new administration, and we're all in the find out phase. Now, even though I didn't fuck around, me and all of my friends that voted blue, we're in the find out phase as well, even though we didn't want to find out. We didn't fuck around, therefore we shouldn't be finding out. I'm seeing a lot of people that live in Mexico that are saying, don't come here. Don't drink our tequila, don't eat our tacos, don't buy our food, don't come to our beaches, our beautiful beaches and resorts. Who is going to be signing up to do these jobs? Because these jobs have to get done, right? Or you're gonna have fields and fields of fruits and vegetables that are going to die. They're gonna go bad. Then we can't bring them to the grocery stores. Who's going to do this? Who's gonna sign up to do this? Because now you wanted them all to leave, and now they're leaving. So now what?
Well, in today's episode of F Around and Find Out MAGA edition, cattle ranchers in the state of Nebraska who voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump fear the impact on their businesses when Donald Trump implements his mass deportation program that he campaigned on for almost 2 years, that they voted for. And now they're realizing that if he actually implements it, they'll go bankrupt. He told you for almost 2 years that he was going to deport 20 million Hispanic, Latino, undocumented immigrants living and working in the United States. You voted for that. And as cattle ranchers in the state of Nebraska, your business and your profitability depends and relies on undocumented immigrant workers who are now going to be deported by the guy that you voted for who said he was going to do that. How dumb are you people?
$20K. Fucking immigration tries to show up, everybody leaves. Not a soul in here.
Yo, dude, so many freaking jobs created. Like, this is awesome. What Trump was able to do in 10 days, Biden was not able to accomplish. He created so many jobs for you guys. And because Daddy Trump is so freaking intelligent, he thought of everything. Not only did he deport the undocumented migrants and created more work for you guys to apply, right? Like, this is great. You'll get a 1099 as an independent contractor because you won't be getting any of those nasty benefits, like health insurance, vision insurance. Screw that. You'll be paid, probably in cash at $7.75 minimum wage because Trump and Elon Musk thinks that's a fair wage. And because Daddy Trump is so freaking intelligent by deporting these undocumented migrants, keeping his promise about bringing jobs back to America, you don't even need a gym membership because going out and picking those fruit, picking that tomato is work itself. Running those tractors is exercise itself. So you're gonna get fit at the same time. And seeing how morbid obesity is plaguing our society, and that you're not gonna have health insurance with these jobs because they're not gonna pay you benefits because who wants that, right? You are going to lose weight and you won't even need that health insurance that you won't even be getting because he is cutting funds for Medicaid. Oh my God, it's such a win-win. He's so fucking brilliant. The guy is a genius. And what's super cool is if you're in Florida picking those fruit or you're in California picking that fruit, the weather is so nice. The sun is so bright that you are going to get super tanned. So you don't even have to go to the tanning salons. You're saving on gym membership. You're saving on health insurance because, you're going to be losing that weight by picking and working and, sewing and plowing. And you're going to save on tanning beds or artificial tanners because the sun is going to be your natural tanning. I swear, Daddy Trump, chef's kiss. He's fucking brilliant. So go get those jobs. There's a lot now.